Let me just hit the random button now. Oh, bet. I'm gonna match whatever conference you do, though. Okay. There you go, SEC. Auburn, Arkansas, Tennessee. I'm gonna go Arkansas though.
A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, Dayton Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Jackson will throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Russell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Clapp. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end. But where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud. and make it real.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Downs, coach.
And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Cobb. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day. But right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
Off the play fake on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Amen.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Brown wants to pass. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want to come out and you want to answer and you want to be aggressive. And sometimes you take shots, sometimes you force things. So I would recommend to him just stay within the offense, take what the defense gives you, don't be too aggressive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. lowers those pads. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying.
Could be an alley. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. Makes the catch, and he's free. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. There he goes. The 20, the 10, all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And a great job by this defense, knowing it's 3rd and short, understanding the situation, playing very balanced with their RPO, coming up, tackling the running back, forcing the 4th down.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Tight end now in motion. Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This guy's a game changer at the running back position, man. And don't you just feel like you have to be if you're going to be toting the rock at Auburn? Bo Jackson obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown on the same team at the same time. And then Tank Bigsby here in recent years, too. Physical runners, but they also had speed. They were the total package, and I think this guy fits right into that category.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those.
Snags it, and there's running room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wants to change this route. They'll go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Showing off the arms. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Pratt. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Razorbacks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Jackson gonna throw it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Jackson will throw. He'll try to do it himself. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. Discards him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground?
I think it's got David Montgomery back there.
Some gaudy rushing stats. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
You know who the quarterback is? That's dog for USF, though.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't know nothing on my side either, except for the quarterback, KJ. USF, South Florida. That was the Brian Brown nigga or something like 2 years.
Did a nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play
behind
him. Big gain, so what? Great
then that receiver, Nick Singleton, I think he was there last year. I don't know who this running back is, though. You got that nigga OD, though.
Now sliding to his left.
Oh, come on, get that.
Hauls it in.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Brown wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's going to fire to the left. And he's got it inside the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Floats it out in space. Looking for the end zone. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to roll up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Auburn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you.
So you've been running with most of you, just been random every time?
Get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
That's just insane. You know, I don't think.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
You already know, bro. This nigga's like Gene already that got the little TikTok defensive scheme and shit. Forgot to call him.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrington.
Little adjustments.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back.
Breaks into the open. Nice move there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10.
What the hell I just do? shit Chinese to me, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
On the run, it's Russell.
I
Defense
couldn't
there to
believe shit
stop
in the
him
game
after
before.
a 2-yard gain to
Really
the
lost.
31.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point
I thought I
was
could
on the
read
running
plays
back,
and shit like
right?
that
We've
before. I'm
got
really
to
lost
stop
now.
the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him
I
on
can't,
the ground, and really shutting a great
yeah,
player
'cause
down
you can
so
do the
far this
individual
game.
ones too.
Jackson gonna throw it. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Only adjustment I know right now is the linebacker.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just a middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
On the left side.
He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Tiger. And they turn it into a defensive
my
score.
controller vibrate pressure. I turned to gear go hard.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get
closed
caught.
my eyes.
And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be.
I was stepping up in the pocket, bro.
Out wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Coming out with it, it's Harrington. They dragged
Hey,
him
Arkansas
down
won
at the
the- they
22.
had my
He
little-
gambled
my
for
top
the big
five for the
return
team
out
on
of
the
the end
ground.
zone and came up a little short.
That's the only thing, bro. They don't have nothing on. The white pants, white jersey, red jersey, red.
They'll snap this one to start the
Yeah,
drive
bro,
from their own 22.
Shit, Texas ass too. They just got the white pants.
Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's a good example
won
there
the
of
single sole
complementary
open.
defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
I feel like I was gonna run the
Back to
ball.
pass
Because
on
that's
second
really
down.
gonna be that shit.
Oh, there
Ain't
it
nobody
is.
open.
And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Still us, bro. I'm
And
about to
defensive
cook some
coaches
shit
talk
in the
about it all the time. Winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down. They force second and long. They're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation. Third and forever. Great job by this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third
It's the pressure
down.
coming too,
And you
bro.
got to
That's
expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early.
offense.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears
Oh, yeah, I
to be
definitely gotta
going
learn that
for it
for sure.
from their own side of the field. Quarterback making checks.
That's gonna be the thing that saved me this year.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Oh, that the
Unloads
other
to the
DB over there.
wideout. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down.
You know, offensively in
because I've
that
been having
situation,
to catch it.
fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Makes the
Bro,
grab.
this thing is just breaking
Beats a
everything.
tackle, and he smashes his way through again. And they finally
Oh,
get
that's
him
Keyshawn
stopped, but it's a
Singleton.
big
That's
throw
not-
and
I don't think
catch,
that was
and
broke
he's
from
down at
last
the
season.
5.
Oh.
Now with the first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking.
That's what I'm saying. I'm really lost, bro.
Trying to run, it's Cobb.
Yeah, he cold.
Pushes
Yeah.
his way down to the
I went to
floor
use
as he
Arizona
gets
State and
closer
didn't
in
even know
closer.
their quarterback Levitt had
As they get set
transferred
to
to
snap it,
LSU.
time winding down here in the quarter.
Transfer everywhere. He done been on Michigan State, Arizona State, LSU. Like,
Complete. And he
man,
strides his
school
way
area.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to.